I was born into a world that seemed like it was against me from the start. My mom struggled with her demons, and my dad was nowhere to be found. As a little girl, I saw things I shouldn't have, experienced things no child should endure. My life was a constant battle, and survival became my only instinct. Growing up, I bounced from place to place, never really finding a stable home. I turned to the streets, trying to find a way to make a living. But life on the streets was harsh, and I faced dangers at every turn. I learned to be tough, to protect myself at any cost. Then, I started hitchhiking, trying to escape my reality for a brief moment. But those rides weren't always safe. Men who claimed to be kind turned out to be monsters, preying on my vulnerability. The anger inside me grew, and I decided I wouldn't be a victim anymore. One night, it happened again. A man who seemed friendly turned violent. In that moment, something in me snapped. I fought back, and he ended up dead. It was a rush, a power I'd never felt before. For the first time, I was the one in control. As twisted as it sounds, that experience changed me. I realized I could take control of my life by taking theirs. I lured men with promises of intimacy, and then I showed them the pain I'd known. The fear in their eyes, the pleading, it gave me a sense of power I'd never had. But as the body count rose, so did the weight on my conscience. I was trapped in a cycle of violence that I couldn't escape. Each death left me feeling more hollow, more lost. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I couldn't stop. It was like a drug, an addiction I couldn't break free from. When they finally caught me, it was almost a relief. Part of me wanted the madness to end. My trial became a media spectacle, and everyone had an opinion about who I was and what drove me to commit those acts. Some saw me as a monster, while others saw a broken woman who had been failed by society. As I sat in that courtroom, I couldn't help but reflect on the journey that had led me there. The abuse, the pain, the choices I'd made. I knew I couldn't undo what I'd done, couldn't erase the lives I'd taken. But maybe, just maybe, my story could serve as a reminder that monsters are often made, not born. And now, as I face my own end, I can't help but wonder what could have been if my life had taken a different turn. If someone had reached out to me when I was just a scared little girl. If I'd been given a chance to heal instead of being pushed further into darkness. But it's too late for regrets now. My story is written in blood, a tale of pain, anger, and a thirst for control. As I prepare to meet my fate, I can only hope that my story serves as a warning, a reminder that the line between victim and perpetrator is often blurred, and that the cycle of violence is a haunting force that can consume even the most broken souls. This is my story, Aileen Wuornos.